All right, we're going to continue with the word of the Most High. Let's go to Second Esdras 3. And verse 23. So it say that the good departed away and the evil abode still. So the time, verse 23, so the times passed away and the years were brought to an end. Then didst thou raise thee up a servant called David, King David, whom thou commanded to build a city unto thy name, and to offer incense and oblations unto thee therein. When this was done many years, then they that inhabited the city forsook thee. And in all things did even as Adam and all his generations had done. For they also had a wicked heart, they also had a wicked mind. Remember, Israel said, we're going to do as the Most High says. We'll do as he says. We will not do iniquity. What do we do? Daniel 9:11. What do we do? Yeah, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, it says, with bold and evil, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High, because we have sinned against him. See? The curses came upon us because we sinned against the Most High. And he confirmed his words which he spake against us and against our judges. That judged us. By bringing upon us a great evil. So you want to be evil? So the Most High said, okay, he made the evil for the ones that want to be evil. Okay, he said, I got something for you. See, he didn't want us to deal with evil. That's why I say, don't eat of what? The tree of the knowledge of good and evil. But no, we want to be evil. Okay. Most I say, I got you. So I got you. Since you don't want to follow me, I'm gonna give you over to the worst of the heathen, most wicked in all the world. Here we are now, dealing with it to this day. What about the second Esdras, 3rd chapter? Verse 26. And in all things did even as Adam and all his generations had done, that they also had a wicked heart. They also had a wicked mind. And so thou gavest thy city over into the hands of thine enemies. Hear that? So the Most High gave his city over into the hands of thine enemies. Enemies of the Most High. Your enemies, Most High. That's what Esdras is saying. Are their deeds then any better than that inhabited Babylon? That they should therefore have a dominion over Zion? So they much better than us? They found your laws? That's what Esdras said to the Most High. That they should be over us? Listen. For when I came thither and had seen impieties without number, then my soul saw many evildoers in his 30th year. so that my heart failed me. He said, hey, this 30th year, man, I seen all kind of evil. That his mind was troubled. For I have seen how thou sufferest them sinning. See, the Most High suffering them. So just like right now, he's suffering the kingdoms that we're in now, scattered in right now, seeing them sinning. For I have seen how thou sufferest them sinning, and hast spared wicked doings, wicked doings, wicked doers, hast spared wicked doers, and killed the wicked doers, and hast destroyed thy people, and have preserved thine enemies, and have not signified it. He say, destroyed us as the children of Israel, preserved the enemies of the Most High, it's saying. Definitely of Israel, because they know that we the chosen people of the Most High. He said, I do not remember how this way may be left. Are they then of Babylon better than they of Zion? The people, these Ethiopians that got us in captivity, Esdras said, hey, they better than we your people, the children of Israel? In this Babylon that we in now, are they better than us? The have us in captivity, slavery, and bondage? Listen. But he told us, if we ain't do this, he's going to give us over to our enemies. In slavery, captivity, and bondage. That's why he scattered us among all these nations to this day. Verse 31, I do not remember how this way may be left. Are they then of Babylon better than they of Zion? You know what he's asking them? Are these Ethiopians that got us in captivity, are these Edomites of this Babylon better than us? The Most High's chosen people. This is what Esdras talking to the Most High saying. Or is there any other people that know of thee besides Israel? That's the question. Is there any other people that know of you besides we, the children of Israel? Or what generation has so believed thy covenants as Jacob? What generation has believed the covenant, the contract, and agreement that we done read that the Most High gave with Abraham, to Isaac, to Jacob, who was the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel? And yet their reward appeareth not. So we didn't get nothing for it. And their labor have no fruit. For I have gone here and there through the heathen. So I've gone everywhere through these heathen. And I see that they flow in wealth, they rich as ever, and think not upon thy commandments. They ain't even think. I tell you in Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 7, that's for the word of Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua, we have not known it. That's when salvation is coming to we, the 12 tribes of Israel, today. To let you know, hey, the Most High say he only know us. We read in Joel 2:27, I'm in the midst of Israel, and none, you're the only one that I know, and none else. So, that's just crying out to the Most High. I don't know if it's right or not. We will find out. And you will find out for sure. Listen. He said, these nations are flowing in wealth, and think not upon thy commandments. Say, weigh thou therefore our wickedness now in the balance, and there is also that dwell in the world. Say, weigh our wickedness in the balance. Weigh it out. Is our wickedness worse or more than what these heathen nations that you got us under, what they're doing? Say, weigh thou therefore our wickedness now in the balance, and there is also that dwell in the world. And so shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel. So your name will be found nowhere but in Israel, among the Israelites. But when was it that they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in thy sight? So when is they that dwell upon the earth have not sinned in the sight of the Most High? Or what people have so kept thy commandments? Or what people have so kept thy commandments? If it wasn't us, the 12 tribes of Israel. Thou shalt find that Israel by name, Yasher Allah by name, have kept thy precepts but not the heathen, not these other nations. Israel, the Israelites have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen, not these other nations outside of the 12 tribes of Israel. So, oh boy, now let's see. 2 Esdras 4:1. Now you're going to get a response. And the angel that was sent unto me, whose name was Uriel, angel of understanding, gave me an answer, gave him to understand. Listen. And said, thy heart, your mind have gone too far in this world, and thinkest thou to comprehend the way of the Most High? Uh-oh. But he said a lot to the Most High. He was saying, he was talking stuff pretty much to the Most High. In that prayer, he just prayed. Everybody heard it. Those that have ears to hear better recognize. So you're going to know the way of the Most High. This is what the scripture says. And but understand, he's really kind of bold in what he's saying in that prayer. Ezra was humbled a lot, and we were able to see a lot of, if you see in the spirit of how from this prayer you heard it, how he changed. But Isaiah 55:8, that's what Uriel's asking him. He said in 2 Esdras 4:2, and said, thy heart, your mind has gone too far in this world, and thinkest thou to comprehend the way of the Most High? Look what Ezra said. Then said I, yeah, my power. And he answered me and said, I am sent to show thee 3 ways, and to set forth 3 similitudes before thee. Now let's see what it says in Isaiah 55:8. Remember he said, hey, you think you're going to know the way of the Most High? Ezra said boldly, yeah. Hear what he said. Then said I, yeah, my master. Let's see what it says in Isaiah 55:8. My thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said the Most High. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. So now, Esdras come back and say when the angel asked him, in 2 Esdras 4:2, and said, thy heart has gone too far in this world. Your mind, you thinking too much in this world. And thinkest thou to comprehend the way of the Most High? Then said I, yeah, my power. You what he said, yeah. Most High just said, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said the Most High. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Point blank. Listen. Most High is something else. Listen. Straight up. Wherefore, if thou canst declare me one, I will show thee also the way that thou desirest to see. And I shall show thee from whence the wicked heart cometh. And I said, tell on, my master, my power. Then said he unto me, go thy way, weigh me the weight of the fire. Say, go over there and weigh me the weight of fire. 3 things he said, he's going to tell him, right? Say, weigh the weight of fire. Or measure me the blast of the wind. Measure the blast of the wind. Or call me again the day that is past. Say, call back yesterday. You know everything. Your thoughts are like the thoughts of the Most High, the ways of the Most High. Call back yesterday. Any day that's passed. Cold, ain't it? Then Esdras said, what man is able to do that? That thou should have asked such things of me. Say, who's able to do that? That you're going to ask me such things as this? And he said unto me, if I should ask thee how great dwellings are in the midst of the sea, or how many springs are in the beginning of the deep, or how many springs are above the firmament, or which are the outgoings of paradise, peradventure perhaps thou wouldst say unto me, I never went down into the deep, though as yet into hell, neither did I ever climb up into heaven. Nevertheless, now have I asked thee, but only of the fire and wind, and of the day wherethrough thou hast passed, and of things from which thou canst not be separated, and yet canst thou give me no answer of them? The angel Gabriel hit them up. He said moreover unto me, thine own things, and such as are grown up with thee, canst thou not know? How should thy vessel then be able to comprehend the way of the highest? So you don't understand what's going on right here in this carnal world. How you going to understand the ways of the Most High? In the world being now outwardly corrupted, wicked as ever, to understand the corruption that is evident in my sight. Then said I unto him, it were better that we were not at all. So it was better that we were even born than that we should live still in wickedness and to suffer and not to know wherefore. He's vexed. Esdras vexed. It's better that we weren't even born than to live in wickedness. Be so that we don't even, almost like we don't even exist at this moment.